know whose time it is now. Yeah, just kicking it up here. Sometime, yo, here comes trouble. Not gonna listen to anybody. Tell me who and what to be. Not trying to be like everybody. Time to play make believe. 'Cause I'm in the blind, the blind, the blind. I'll die, I'll die. I'll time this time. I'll die, I'll die, I'll die. We're not looking back, we've had enough. You don't know what trouble is. Game, politics, sissy talk. Holy fools, stupid rules. Hello, yes, and it's WrestleMania weekend this weekend, isn't it? I'm really looking forward to it. Yeah, let's get started. I'm going through the matches one by one. I'm going to be quite short and snappy, I think. Because first match, CM Punk versus Rey Mysterio. I reckon this could be actually quite a good match. I think they're both really good wrestlers, high flying, and CM Punk and his kicks. I reckon he'd do, be quite, and he's a really good heel at the moment. He's one of the top heels, like Jericho. I reckon. He's on his way up, I think. I reckon CM Punk, he's already been champion and stuff, but I think he's got to get another push, to be honest. And I can imagine what's going to happen in the end. Rey Mysterio is going to lose. That's my prediction. CM Punk's going to win this one, and Rey Mysterio will join the Straight Edge Society, and yeah, and that would be a really good storyline. I'd like to see what happens after that, because Rey Mysterio, what's he doing at the moment? He's not really doing much, and I think it'd be quite good for him to do a heel turn, but like from a kind of sort of merchandise standpoint, he sells a lot, doesn't he? But he could still do it. I'm sure CM Punk sells a few T-shirts, even though he's a heel, so we shall see, I suppose. But Rey Mysterio, it'd be good to see him as a heel. I'd like to see that. Be interesting. Second match, Randy Orton versus Ted DiBiase versus Cody Rhodes. This match hasn't had the best sort of heat, really. I'm not quite sure what's going on with this triple threat thing. Obviously, I have a feeling something's going to happen. Ted maybe turned face, and I don't know. I personally think Randy Orton's going to win this one. Just because his retribution, he gets retribution back and stuff like that, and he's actually going down well with the fans, and he's quite likeable now, even though he's still kind of a bit like a new Stone Cold in a certain way, I think, which is quite cool, really. I like Randy Orton. He's a good wrestler as well. I reckon it'd be a quite good match. They're certainly good wrestlers, so there's no reason for it not to be, but it's just the whole build-up's been a bit lax, if you ask me. Moving on, Triple H versus Sheamus. I'm not so worried about this match. I think Triple H, he's one of too many things, to be honest. He's not my favourite person at all, really. I think he's just kind of married into the company, which is a clever idea, and that's how he's got bigger, and that's how he's been champion all the time. He's 13 world champion now. It's for God's sake, it's kind of almost going into Ric Flair, and he's still got a few years left. It's embarrassing, really. Shouldn't have let him go that far. Same with a lot of wrestlers, to be honest. I remember back in the day when championships meant something, and Shawn Michaels, Bret Hart used to have title reigns for 8 months or something, and further on Hulk Hogan 4 years. It's pretty good. It makes it worth something. But I reckon Sheamus is going to win to this one, to be honest. Just to give him that push. If Triple H doesn't lay down for him, this might be the end of Sheamus, to be honest. I don't think it's a very good idea for Triple H to do that, but we shall see. I think Sheamus will win this and probably destroy Triple H to have some kind of impact in the WWE. I think, I think it... well, I want to see us, obviously. I really want to see this WrestleMania. It looks awesome. It looks wicked, man. Right. Unified Tag Championship. Yeah, this is just a reason to have a tag team championship at WrestleMania, isn't it, really? Big Show, Miz, Morrison and R-Truth. I can't see it being that great a match, but it might be alright, you know. I don't think any of the belts are going to change hands. I think they might maybe make it a feud or something for the next pay-per-view. I can't, you know. Although, to be honest, I think Morrison should be like pushed a bit further away from the tag team championships. He's done that, been there. It's time for him to get some like world championship belts, or, you know, WWE belt. I think it's about time, really. Maybe him turning heel again would be actually quite a wise idea, I think. Your thoughts on that would be cool, actually. Yeah, Money in the Bank's next, with all those people. I can't be asked to go through all of them, to be honest, but for the two I'm going to think that deserve it the most is Christian and Shelton Benjamin. Personally, I think Christian might win this. I mean, like, I don't know what Vince McMahon thinks about Christian these days. He's definitely worked for it. He's, you know, he's been ECW champion for a while, hasn't he? And, you know, he's made quite an impact. He's looking pretty good, you know. He hasn't had many losses so far, so we shall see. Yeah, Christian for Money in the Bank, but it might not be, to be honest. It could be someone else who doesn't deserve it, which will suck, to be honest. Suck. World Championship, Chris Jericho versus Edge. What I'd like to see happen is Chris Jericho win, to be honest, because he hasn't had much of a title reign, and it carry on to the next pay-per-view, with Edge beating him then, and maybe Christian cashing in then, and then they have a feud. It'd be like a triple threat. That'd be awesome. We shall see, I reckon, but I'm fairly sure Jericho will hold on to this one, because he was on, saw a few talk shows actually with him on and stuff. He was actually quite funny the other day. So they're kind of building up as like a proper champion and stuff, which is good. It's good to see he's actually on TV shows and having fun with David Arquette, I think it was. That was quite funny. Yeah, so Chris Jericho for that title, World Championship Heavyweight. Was it Batista versus John Cena? This match was going to be a slow plodding match, but we shall see. It could be good. I know John Cena has impressed me sometimes at WrestleMania, being like Superman and like lifting loads of shit and sort of doing like moves that you wouldn't see him do normally. So, and Batista might pull out his finger, you know. He has got a big ass as well. We shall see. Batista, I like him as a bad guy. I would like to see him hold that title, but I think John Cena's going to win it just to please the kids, and everyone's going to be like, wait, wap, 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 wap. Yo, I'm John Cena, man. Yo, motherfucker, yo. Yeah, yeah. Well, I think John Cena will probably win this just to keep everyone happy. It's going to be interesting. Anyways, I think all these matches, to be honest, I'm quite looking forward to all of them. You know, so. Bret Hart versus Vince McMahon. I was really gutted to hear that he's not wearing his like pants or his wrestling gear, which sucks. Sucks. What the hell? You know. Apparently he doesn't feel comfortable wearing them, but maybe he's put on a few pounds. I don't know. He looks alright. So, but I reckon this might be alright. It'd just be a like smash mouth brawl match. I can't see anything like high flying or anything happening in it. Well, Bret was never a high flyer to begin with. But Vince McMahon, I know they're doing no blood policy as well, but I reckon Vince McMahon will bleed himself for this one. And he's always bleeding in his matches. That's what kind of makes him like a bit more memorable in some ways. Because if he wasn't, like I've seen some duds of his, and you know it's time for a hot dog or you know time to get a coffee. Obviously, I can see Bret Hart winning this. I think he's got to go over in this match. Because it's his comeback, isn't it? And he wants to go out like better than he did, because the way he left was disgusting, to be honest. It shouldn't have even happened. Making a match out of it and stuff is like, yeah, I can see, yeah, it's entertainment and stuff, but it's a bit mean. That's partly his fault though as well. So yeah, Bret Hart was the Vince McMahon match, the No Holds Barred. Looking forward to that one actually, I have to say.